you can thank Tom for this one, because Tom is the one that said, hey, Ron, how do we photograph autumn leaves? I said, this will be a great lesson. Thank you, Tom, for this subject. The subject today, for those that are just tuning in, the subject for today, get ready, because this is autumn, y'all. Get out and take great pictures. The weather is perfect for it. How to photograph autumn leaves and trees. 1, autumn is a fantastic time for photography with all the vibrant colors and unique lighting. Here are some tips to help you capture stunning photos of autumn leaves and trees. Look at that. Number 1, timing is key. Plan your shoots around the peak color times in your area. For we in New York, this usually happens from mid to late October. Now, it could be wherever you are. Just look at the calendar. Most of your states are going to tell you where, they give you the graphs of how the leaves are changing in your area. You can also go online to Google, and they actually have a tracker. If you say tracking autumn leaves color for the season, there's a tracker. But here we go. Lighting matters. Overcast days can be perfect for autumn photography, as they eliminate harsh shadows and bring out the rich colors of the leaves. Early morning or late afternoon light, known as the golden hour, can add a warm glow to your photos. Can I say this again? This is very important. When you go out and take pictures, when you go out and do your photography, let me pop this off. There you go. So you can see that. Is definitely go out early in the morning as the sun, because the sun is angled and you got that golden hues on from the sun. Then it highlights anything that's golden. So it just makes your pictures look so much more brilliant. So make sure you go out in the morning. So when you do your morning walk or your morning jog, take your camera, take a moment and pause and stop and take pictures. Number 2 in this category, use a polarizing filter. This can help reduce glare and enhance the colors of the leaves, making them pop even more. So for those that have cameras, this is not your smartphone, but you can do it with your smartphone too. But let me tell you how you can do this with your smartphone first. If you have a smartphone, then you can take your smartphone, and I'm using my other pair of glasses, but these are not shades. But if you have a pair of shades, you can take your shades and place it over the lens and take the picture, and it acts like a polarizer. Take your shades, like if you have your shades that you wear when it's sunny, your Ray-Bans, your shades, take that shade, put it over the lens, and then take the picture. It acts like a polarizer. It is a polarizer. It bends the light. It changes the direction of the rays. Use your shades. Okay? So this can, but also, if you have a regular camera with regular lens, use a polarizer filter. Okay, next one, composition techniques. Here we go. Leading lines, use paths, rivers, and rows of trees to draw the viewer's eye into the scene. Foreground interests include elements like falling leaves or a tree trunk or the foreground to add depth to your photos. You like this when you see the shadow leading you to the tree, the glow is behind the tree. Look at that. There's so many ways to photograph in the autumn. But leading lines, foreground, there's a whole list. Composition matters. All you have to do is go to Google, put in Google composition for fall autumn photography. Put in Google, or if you have Copilot like I have, or some of the AI or Chat GPT, put in composition for autumn photography. Okay, here's another one. Experiment with angles. Try shooting from different perspectives. Get low to the ground to capture leaves up close, or shoot upwards to frame the colorful canopy against the sky. So important. So important. Experiment with angles. Get on your knees. Get on your back. Sometimes I go to the park, I just lay down on the ground. Just lay down and look up and take pictures. You'd be surprised what you're able to capture. Next, capture the details. Don't just focus on the big picture. Choose close-up shots of leaves, dark, and other details can create compelling images. If you like, for instance, for those that want to take, I always say people that love getting wall art or photography for your home, sometimes you could take your own pictures for your home. Some people like to change out decor. Like I like to change out decor as the season changes. You can take a picture, go out to the park during the autumn, take pictures, then take them to the shop, print them, frame them, and then put them in the laundry room, put it in the hallway, put them in the mud room, put them somewhere in the entry area. You can bring fall into your home by using your pictures. You don't have to have a professional camera to do it. Use your smartphone. We say that all the time. This is for both smartphones and your proper camera. Next, here we go. Weather conditions. Misty or rainy days can add a moody atmosphere to your photos. Wet leaves are often more vibrant, so don't shy away from shooting in less than ideal weather. As most of us photographers like to say, we love inclement weather, especially in autumn. Everything, the colors look so much more richer. So you want to go out after the rain, early morning dew. Like when you live in the southern states, if you live in like Tallahassee, Georgia, Savannah, all those places that get that thick morning dew, get out and photograph. Get out and photograph your beautiful fall colors as the mist makes everything so rich in color. Post-processing. All of us have added editing tools on our phones. Use those editing tools. And if you want to step it up, you can get Lightroom, you can get Capture One, you can get all of those other ones out there. Also, remember I mentioned to you guys, get Snapseed. Snapseed is free. You can download that onto your phone and you will be a happy camper. But you need to edit your photos. Add saturation. Add a little more vibrance. Add. Make your photos look brilliant. Don't just say click and move along. And you know what I feel also? You know what I always say? Make sure you clean your lens. Make sure you walk around with one of these little rags everywhere you go on your little vacations, taking the kids apple picking, pumpkin picking, all that stuff. Make sure you take one of these rags, little micros fiber cloths, to make sure that your camera lens is clean at all times. But make sure also you take time to edit your photos. Edit your photos. Add and contrast. Bring up your contrast when you do landscapes. Contrast. Add more contrast. Add more saturation. Add more vibrance. And you will have, not unrealistic, don't go overboard, but just make it beautiful. Make it live it better than what you saw, right? Here's some photos. I love photographing falling leaves. These are photos from stock footage for photos. Just because I needed smaller photos to get you to take to do this lesson. There we go. But I've taken these photos. I've taken photos like this. They are in my batches, and this is one of my favorite. I love finding a forest of beautiful maple trees, elm trees, birch trees. They just the volume of trees, and then you have the carpeting of the leaves on the ground. Man, there's nothing like autumn. Nothing like autumn. I'm going hiking this weekend. Can't wait. Can't wait to get to the mountains. Now I know the foliage is not going to be that much this weekend. It doesn't. I mean, here it's New York, so it is getting cool. But I need to make another run up to do more photos. But look at that. Take pictures. Just get out there and just take pictures of all the beautiful colors. Look at that. The yellow, the birch trees. Okay, I hope these tips help you create some amazing autumn photos. Please share your ideas of any additional tips you might have with our community. What's your favorite spot for capturing autumn colors? I would like to know. So we're going to have a little Q&A. If you have questions, please let me know. Put a Q and then ask the question, and we can answer your questions. I hope that you learned something out of this. I hope you got something out of this. This is the best. Well, it is my favorite time of the year. It is time to get out and take photos. Okay.